go to sleep. You won't wake up.
It was a hot, humid night as I returned from a friend's house after a day of shopping, checking out a bunch of guys I wanted to pin in the sack and watching a pay-per-view of Justin Bieber in concert. Now, it was the perfect end to the perfect night. I turned on the TV to watch some shows on Teen Nick. Nothing in particular, just something to watch other than America's Got Talent, which my sister was a big fan of. After what seemed like an eternity of commercials and previews for a new season of Fright House Screamers, which has not aired for over 13 years, I heard the sound of rain hitting against my window, followed by thunder rumbling violently in the skies. I went to my DirecTV menu and selected Weather on Demand, checking out the forecast. From what I saw, there was a severe thunderstorm warning issued throughout a few countries. All of a sudden, the station I was watching issued an emergency broadcast as requested by the National Weather Service in the event of a tornado or thunderstorm. Pretty mandatory, I thought. No problem. My parents were asleep and the storm didn't bother them. Well, hell, I was used to storms. If it was the serious-sounding male voice of the emergency alert system that bothered me, not the weather. If anything, my house had a basement for such an emergency if a tornado ever did hit, so I didn't have to worry about anything. 45 minutes later, the station issued another warning, but the voice was different. Instead of a serious-sounding male voice, the gender of the speaker changed, but with the same seriousness. It was a woman speaking, but the words she said were totally unrelated to the warning and were not sent from the National Weather Service. This is what it said. Emergency alert system. Emergency action notification. This is not a test. City officials had advised people to stay inside and to make no attempts at going outside. I repeat, do not make any attempts to venture outdoors. Stay in your home at all times. An unknown person is walking the streets of your neighborhood and is fast approaching your home. Keep your doors locked. Do not let them in for any reasons. I repeat, do not let them in for any reason. The station will cease transmission and the electricity along with your phone lines will be rendered inoperable. Don't go to sleep. You won't ever wake up. Please stand by. What the fuck? Did someone hack satellite transmission? The next thing I remember seeing in the TV test pattern were the words displayed in a bold black font. Turn around. And standing behind me was an ivory-skinned woman with black eyes, shiny black hair, and dressed in all black. She was beautiful, but the sight of her made my blood run cold. The last thing I saw was the flash of a machete blade.
Don't go to sleep. You'll never wake up again.